What you're about to see is gameplay of an unfinished game in an alpha state. Please don't judge this game based on the gameplay that I'm about to show you. Welcome back, friends. It is Rob again from eXplore here with Alliance of the Sacred Sons for our second episode, where we are going to take a guided tour through our Rising of our Legacy. So basically, this is just an extension of the tutorial, but it's kind of it allows you to do pretty much everything you want to, but it gives you a set of like a continual set of objectives to keep you on track. And we're going to be playing that so that you can see just where we go as we progress through this game and understand it better and start to take on more responsibility. So we're gonna come into this, and I've played it a little bit just to see where it was and kind of get a feel for where we're going. And so I'm not going to read all this because I already know what I need to do. So we're going to go to this, what's called the task management screen here. And what we want to do in this particular first set is to enable our inner circle. So we're going to use this tracking mechanism to get our inner circle started. So we're going to come here, see what we need to do with our tasks. We're going to get our inner circle started. So we're going to track that. And we can see anything we track in this thing called the live box. All right, so we're going to, as we've got that set up, we've got the circle, the inner circle as our new tracking, like our new goal, right, that we're going to track. So it'll come up and will show up here. With that, in order to enable our inner circle, we first have to go to our tech tree or our skill tree here, right? So we're going to come to openness because we need to get to Spirit of Trust in order to be able to open or to actually bring in people to our inner circle here. So in order to get to Spirit of Trust, we clearly need to get openly emotional, but down at the bottom, you can see the requirements for openly emotional are friendly. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And then we're going to take openly emotional. And then we're going to use another personal development point to take on Spirit of Trust. And with that, we're going to increase our intelligence, and we're also going to kind of given a quick little rundown of what personal development points are. Of course, the text here is cut off, but you gain experience points as you develop, and you then gain personal development points that gives you more of those kind of like skill tree perks. So what is a people mover? You can challenge people to believe in you, and you are slipped to the vision of rule. I mean, that sounds pretty good. +5 persuasion, +5 charm, temporary 10% bonus to these. Oh, okay. Cool. I like that. Let's do that. And then let's leave out of here. All right. So what we need to do, we've come here. We've done what we need to do. We now need to make a powerful friend. So we're going to find somebody powerful with enough power to help you, 30+. And then we're going to get to know them. And then we're going to help one of their friends. And then we're going to ask them to become part of our inner circle. So we're going to find somebody here with a power of 30+. We don't have anybody. There we go. All right, Stenter Slim. You know what we're going to do? Actually, we're going to come back, and we're going to use power as our focus. We're going to go with, oh man, who do we go with? These are great names. We're going to go with Julia Calhoun. No, she's part of our house too. So we're going to go with Julia. All right, so we found somebody powerful. And what we want to do is we want to find out who they're friends with. So we're going to come over here to relationships, and we're going to choose one of their friends, and their friend portraits don't match. As you slide over that, you can see the little sliding like pop up, and the portraits don't match. But we're going to go and we're going to talk to Eve Bezos, and we're going to help Eve Bezos. Actually, it looks like we can't. So we're gonna go back one. Actually, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get to know the character. We're gonna create a friendly posture. We're gonna say hi. All right. So now we've basically become on better terms with this person's friend, which is going to make us on better terms with them. So we're gonna come back here. Now we're gonna change our character actions to giving them a, let's say we're going to express some support. So we're going to go ahead and express some support. And that's going to increase the trust that we have in them and the trust that they have in us. And by that I mean she, Julia. And now we can appoint them to our inner circle. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and create this friendly posture. And now we have someone in our inner circle. And our intelligence has increased, and we've gained more experience points and more personal development points. All right. And all in the first turn. Look at that. We're doing great, right? So, pack the council. Now that you have added a trustworthy ally, you can now focus on the Celestial Council. This august entity is comprised of you, your primes, and 3 at-large spots. Being on the Celestial Council is a huge... I don't know what they're going to do with that. If they're going to like let pop in like a pop-up to continue on the text, or what. I don't know how they're going to finish that. There's a lot of ellipses, but that's okay. So we're going to track this, and we're going to find a candidate. Find a candidate with at least 20 power to invite to the Celestial Council. Remember that their house will also benefit. Add that person to the council. Now they have identified your candidate. Use the Join Celestial Council personal action to extend the invite. All right, so let's come back over here. We're going to go, and we're going to look at people with power again. All right, let's go empower. And who do we want for our celestial? So we probably want to bring in somebody who is in our house, right? Because they're already going to be kind of like on our side of it. So Fulvia Ushima. And we're going to go ahead and invite them to our Celestial Council. All right, so we do our little exchange here. And you say yes, right? Did I just crash the game? Oh, there we go. Awesome. All right, so your empire is yours. Suddenly, you must now discover who you can trust at your start your arduous journey. We've gained more intelligence, and we've gained more experience. All right, so we continue to grow our power and learn your way through this treacherous terrain. Build upon what you've learned as you continue to learn the rule. All right, so good stuff. And now we will come on out here and we'll see what's next. So expand your reach. Your houses are dangerously restless. You must expand the empire to give them room to grow. To do so, you must build a logistical network. So scout a neighboring star. Since your network does not reach the other constellations, you must send unmanned probes to gather intel. Start a project to send a probe to a nearby system. So we'll start a project over here then. We're going to come down here. We're going to send systems survey probes. And with that, I imagine I still need to have ADM, right? So yeah, ADM is important. So this person can do... Wow, seriously. That's amazing. So we'll do that. We'll add Julia Calhoun here because she's my woman, my friend. And then the last slot is going to be somebody who can put more money into this. How much more money you got? Oh, there we go. And he's... Oh, no. What? Why does 63 BC appear to be more? It's because I guess they're willing to give more of that 63 BC. Like, I guess they're willing to give all that 37 BC, and that's why we're good here. We're going to do that, though. Oh, but I can't initiate it. I don't have 2 ADM. Alright, that's fine. We're going to have to wait till the next turn. Alright, so budget due. So what do we have to do here? So basically, this is something that Steve Hawkins, the developer here, showed me when we first played this a long time ago. And what I really want to do is make sure that everything's kind of like we have 100% budget, right? So we do want a little bit of military, and that's going to be contributing to our fear. And our domestic, of course, is going to help with our support. Our intel, we're going to need to do some of that because we want to make sure that people are loyal to us. And then we also have a science budget too. So we need to make sure we have a pretty strong science budget. Some more domestic, and then, actually I want one more domestic. And we don't have any in savings at all. So maybe we should do just a little bit less. And we'll do some in savings here. There we go. All right, so now we've got some for our treasury. We've got a little bit of going to science. We have a little bit going into our intel to keep people loyal. We have some going in domestic to keep the support. And then, of course, we have just a little bit of fear because we have military budget allowed. And that's something that we're going to come back to and approve every, I don't know, I forget, it was like 10 turns, I think. All right, there's an active event. So, all right. I think I was supposed to actually do that active event, which is here. All right. You have fallen into a deep sleep. You are dreaming of your impending coronation. You hope to learn of all the lessons that old Crassus has been frantically trying to stuff into your imperial brain, but there are days when it all seems too much. As you ponder your first day as emperor, a flaming phoenix appears before you and appears to cock its head towards you quizzically. Though birds cannot speak, of course, you hear a deep cackling contralto coming from its flame-licked beak. What will your reign become? I think I'm a kind... You know, this would definitely be something that Battle Mode would say. I believe in rule through force. Or I believe in a strong military. But I'm a kind and merciful person. And I care about the people under my rule. So I think Battle Mode Ben just vomited. So personal development point earned. Very good. We'll come back and you know, actually we'll do that now. We're going to go and... No, we're going to do that later. We're going to wait. I don't know where to put it yet. So we're going to have another story that because I had two, I should have done the first one. All right, so I seek a strong house backed by weapons. So, of course, once again, you sleep. It has been 3 months since your coronation, and while it is early, your reign has shown no stumbles. You have taken the pressures of being the emperor of humanity well, and you feel your father would be proud of you if he was somehow watching from a cosmic perch beyond space and time. As you dream, the phoenix from your dream once more appears and terrifying and brilliant as terrifying and brilliant as before. It once more calls out to you, and you feel its power that once shaped your rule, lapping close once more. What will your tools be? I'm a science and technology guy, so it's either that we use a knowledge of my friends. I believe this is more like an intel thing. I believe in using the powers of the people of the empire. I think this is like a domestic thing. This is intel, and this is obviously military. So we're gonna go with research. It's gonna be my thing, okay? Alright, so we've got that. I know that. I understand that. So it looks like a comm request from one of our friends. Emperor Hawkstorm, I hope this finds you well. As it happens, House Warlock is light on basic materials. So we can look to see how much basic materials we have. We have 200 or 2,196, and they're only asking for 75. I think that's a good thing to invest in. So before we move on, let's go ahead and take this, and oh, that doesn't look like a very good planet system, so let's take this one. And we're going to go ahead and available projects. We're going to send survey probes. We're going to choose our leader. All right, so this is wow, much better there. So we're going to start off with that. Wow, we're almost done with all of the proficiency, and we're going to hit the proficiency top end there. So very good. It's going to take 2 turns, and we're going to learn more about Pratica there. And let's go ahead and see who else wants to do something. Personally, I can't wait to see. Oh, wow. Okay. Get off my comm, you asshole. And War Prime, and it's time for us to get to know each other? Yeah, I think so. You're my War Prime. Let's do that. And then finally, all right, what do we have? We have Admiral. We have another Admiral here. Intel Nexus. All right, what are we supposed to be doing with this? So, plot list, what do we have? Do we have anything going on? Operation Relevant Wraith. What is this? Initiator, assign Inquisitor. Yes, I need to know what's going on here. It sounds like there's somebody trying to plan a capital plot, and I need to figure out who the hell it is and what they're trying to do. Alright, so what else is going on here? So we've scouted a neighboring system, so we're going to be able to do that. Just keep sending probes until you find a system with at least one habitable world. A bio rating of 50 or more. Build a network. You have found a system to attempt to reach. Great job. Now you need to build an LGN to link your home province with the... Okay, we're going to learn more about that as we get farther. Alright, so one more turn. We're going to go ahead and click, and then we're going to have an idea of what's going on over here. Alright, so Looks like we now know what reverence is all about. Right? Do we know? Was there nothing in this system? Tell me I didn't... Are you kidding me? Okay, so we need to do another set of survey probes, I imagine. But it looks like nothing's here. So let's go over here instead. Insufficient intel for still object information, low intel required. So yeah, there was nothing in that system. At least that's what I'm understanding, right? There's nothing here, so let's go and we'll choose this system instead this time. We'll send some survey probes and we'll do pretty much what we did last time. So it's gonna be 2 turns here. Now we're going to drop Lolly Florin in there, Nasir Karim Jali, and Imperio Arabi. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we'll initiate. And then we'll see what happens there. Alright, so let's see what else people want from me. House leader wants to speak to me. I just want to come and ask you how you're doing. It certainly can't be easy tracking over your father, or easy taking over for your father, but I think you're on the right track. Thank you. Hey, that's nice of you. That's the nicest thing anybody's done for me so far. Alright, so what's on my plot list here? Operation Relevant Wraith. We already have somebody on that, right? Looks like we do. Operation Pearl Puma. Wait. No, we need to assign somebody. I thought we already did that. Okay, let's do this again then. We're at mission readiness, 100%. It took an ADM away from me, so it should have set up. Alright, let's go over here and see what's going on. Another 3 months have passed, and your first year is starting out to be beyond anything you imagine. Commanding fleets of ships, initiating vast projects to better your empire, and having the welfare of billions in your hands is daunting, but you are adjusting. As your head hits the pillow after a particularly trying day wrangling with your celestial council, you barely remember falling asleep before the flaming phoenix of dreams pass or forms in your mind's eye. Which animal are you? 100% I'm a lion. Let's do this. So your honor has changed by +1. The honor of a lion. Alright, so this is happening. Empire project completed. Send system surveys. We already did that. This is a comm request from Imperial Arabi. I would like to understand your goals and motivations better. Who are you? You're an admiral. Yeah, okay, let's do this. And then another admiral wants to do the same thing, so this is going to be good for me because I need them to be on my good side. So, what are we doing here? Oh. New comm request, personal. Oh, I don't have any admins, so I can't do it. Alright. Alright, so nothing out of the ordinary from my situation report. And it looks like I have gone ahead and done what I needed to do here. Let's see what's up at Fulgore. Nothing again. So maybe I do need to redo it again. So let's try this. Maybe I don't know what's in the actual system until I've done it twice. So let's try this. I hope that's the case. Alright, so we need to hit our funding goals here. So let's go ahead and find somebody with a lot of money. Alright, where are you, wealthy people? There we go. And then one more person for more wealth. And boom. Initiate project. That has to be it, right? Like, there's no way there's 2 systems that have no planets in them whatsoever. Because I don't think there's any of them even in my system that's like that. Minari. Yeah, even when they... It has to be like a certain intel level that I need to get to. That's what I'm assuming. Alright, so... Keep sending pros until you find a system with at least 1 habitable planet. Wait, hold up a second. That didn't happen. Are there supposed to be planets here that I just don't see? I wonder if that's part of it. Maybe this is a bug. Alright, so I've become friends with the Admiral. That's cool. And House Leader Theodorus Taylor wants to speak to me? Oh, okay. Well, I've taken a chance on you and my house. Be careful, Your Majesty. We support the Empire for now. What? I don't know what I did. So it would be great to know what I did. And you too, another month, another failure. It would be great if I knew what I was doing wrong. Alright, so I'm going to... Wow, you're a rival. Alright, I don't think I really need to care too much about that right now then. Let's see what's going on here. So, most significant plot is Operation Relevant Wraith. So, what's going on with that? It doesn't appear that my Inquisitors are actually being assigned. So, again, this is alpha, so that might be part of the problem, is that it's just not working as intended. Alright, let's go ahead and see next turn and see what happens with this, because it was only supposed to take one turn. I really want to see if there's like an intel system, intel level thing that needs to happen. No, there's just not anything showing up. Alright, so that is more likely to be a problem with just the alphaness of this alpha. Which sucks, because I really want to continue going on. But I think you have an understanding of what things are, how things are happening, right? So keep sending probes. You found a system to attempt to reach. Great job. Now you need to build an LGN to link your home province with the new constellation. Okay, so let's see what we can do to start an LGN. So let's see what that means. Attempt claim of system, intel, military. I don't know how to do an LGN. Let's see if we can figure it out. Alright, cool. So I don't know how to do that. It says you have found a system to attempt to reach. Great job. Now you need to build an LGN to link your home province with the new constellation. So maybe that's something we built here instead. So let's do this, and we'll do an available project. And let's go through all of them and see what we can do. Nope. Okay, so it's not there either. Projects? Overview? No. Doesn't seem that this is fleshed out yet. No, but bills are proposed. I don't really... Okay, maybe this is something we can do here? Nope. Alright, well... I'm not going to go too much further. I wanted to kind of see where this game was. Clearly, the presentation of this game is significantly improved. There's obviously still a few working mechanics that need to be implemented and things that aren't quite working right, but that's expected from an alpha. And I understand that Steve and Cathawk Games got a lot of investment money, so there's a lot of time to get this game right. And I'm quite pleased with how things are shaping up, because you know, honestly, this guided tour here has been really easy to follow, and it's helped me understand what the hell it is I'm trying to do. So with it fleshed out and with the mechanics working as intended, I think this game could be really something special. And I don't say that very often. I really appreciate that the tutorials kind of like laid the groundwork, and then this guided tour has kind of allowed me to set my goals and, you know, basically have like a mission structure in order for me to figure out how to play this game. Because I know, you know, there's a free-flowing play game. Like, I mean, once you get into the next campaign, there's no hand-holding at all. So with the hand-holding that goes on here and with a tutorial, I think that's plenty enough to figure out how to do this game, how to play this game. And this is definitely the closest I felt to knowing how the hell to play this game. So things are going well. I'm running into a couple roadblocks because there's things that aren't implemented yet. And it seems that the system intel stuff as bugged because I don't see any systems. So I'm going to leave it as it is now, as kind of like a preview, a couple of videos as a preview. You saw the tutorial, you saw the first few steps of the task management system, and we've done some fun stuff, and I'm really excited to see where this game goes, because I feel like with the right amount of work here, we could see something pretty special. So that's it for now. I will continue to watch this game, and as things progress and get to a point where maybe perhaps they are a little bit more playable, I will come back to it. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. Leave your questions in the comments. I will do my best to answer them, and I'll see if Steve can get in here and answer them as well. And, you know, again, I want to point out very, very clearly, this is an alpha game. This is definitely not beta. There are still things that need to be added. There's clearly still things that need to be worked on, but for where it is and with the funding received, I feel like we're in a really good place for this game. So it's just some UI niggles, some bugs, and, you know, some missing systems that I know will come. So that's a good place to be. I think the game has significantly improved from the last time I tried it. So I'm just, you know, I'm really hopeful. Anyways, like I said, leave your questions and stuff in the comments, and hopefully I can get Steve to come on by and answer any questions you might have. And until then, until next time, where I get probably an opportunity to hopefully to actually play this game a little bit further. Thanks for watching. This is Rob from eXplore. Keep exploring.